Hey everyone, welcome back to the video. Welcome back to the video. Welcome back to the channel. This is Vergyverg, and we are doing another video today of Kanto Cup. This is going to be about Mew and its versatility in the cup. This video was sent in by a subscriber, and it's going to be Mew, Shadow Machamp, and Alolan Grimer. Again, Alolan Grimer, the safest swap in Kanto Cup, so glad to see it being used here. If you have not, definitely hit that subscribe button. Like I said in the last video, we're about at 55%. If we could get that to 60%, it'd be so great. All right, so these battles are starting around 3170, and I think they end around 3270. So we're going to watch about a 100-point gain here. Mew, pretty good against Nidoqueen, only because we have that Surf. I really don't know a lot about Mew's matchups. You can see this is the shiny Mew, so the newer Mew. I have a feeling it doesn't win this matchup. Oh, they catch on Lapras. All right, this is actually perfect for us. Going to come in Shadow Machamp for sure. Go for this big farm. Maybe it's a one shield full farm down or a cross chop kill. Nah, it's going to be the one shield farm down. Nope, no shield farm down. Okay. Is this possible? They do end up throwing the move here. I guess they want to get low so that Nidoqueen doesn't have this massive farm down. That makes sense to me as well. Does one poison jab KO? It doesn't matter maybe because we have the shield advantage here. Oh, I don't think we could have actually gotten to that move. So this looks tough because you're going to have to switch right out of this after the Poison Fang because otherwise it could just farm down. Unfortunately, it doesn't have the switch timer up. Does get this Surf off though, so maybe they'll shield and then a swap. Only thing is they could go for the Poison Jab here. I don't think this was enough energy to actually get to Earth Power, so maybe they just take this Poison Fang. I don't know why it's got, yeah, Poison Fang. This is definitely going to be another Poison Fang. Okay, now it's going to... What is in the back here? Because even Hypno in the back might do a lot of damage. We do have shield still. What's in the back? What's in the back? Alolan Muck. Okay. There's no way to win this game, right? Because if they are running Acid Spray, they'll just Acid Spray to Oblivion. Maybe you can catch on Mew, getting a little bit of lag. Definitely going to shield, maybe switch out, and hope that the double debuffs are gone. Yeah, just going to have to do that. Okay, so it's quad debuffed. That's gone. Can we actually make it to a crunch? No. So, yeah, GG to our opponent here. I actually think the Mew Nidoqueen matchup, if I remember right, it's not as good as you would think. All right, Mew neutral matchup, so going to want to get extra Shadow Claws. The Shadow Claws are going to be super effective either way, so yeah, I guess as long as you get it low, you can switch to A Grimer. Okay, they don't want to go for the shield here, maybe. Trying to go for a shield advantage. This is definitely going to be a wild charge if they have it. Okay, I like the shield here. Comes in with Machamp. All right, they go straight for the Sludge Bomb. This Cross Chop does not KO, and the Sludge Bomb will be close to KOing. It actually might actually KO. So with one shield to one shield, opponent may not want to shield this, hoping that it's a crunch. Yeah, and then gets switch right there. Pretty sweet, pretty sweet. Comes back in with the Mew, actually going to get a sick farm down. Gonna have to come in with our own Mew, maybe... Could go for like a Mew farm down, or could just take the hit on Mew and go for the one shield Shadow Machamp. Yeah, that's what we're gonna do. One shield Shadow Machamp. Switches in. Machamp versus Blastoise, so you're definitely gonna outpace this by a lot, meaning you'll get to that second cross chop before they get to a second Hydro Cannon, and that should be game because the Mew's actually, our opponent's Mew is actually super low, and is only gonna take 2 counters, I believe, before it gets KO'd on the backside here by the Machamp. Let's see if that prediction is right. Yeah, it's definitely going to be 2 counters. Maybe they have a Surf, though. Okay, so now does our Mew survive 1 Shadow Claw? It might. Oh my god, the IVs. Okay, well, I don't know about that. I'm thinking about my own Mew that ends at 1460. So it's like quite bad. Actually, both Mews that I have are really bad. All right, this matchup's interesting because obviously Wild Charge is going to be really good, but at the end of the day we want to be in the Machamp matchup against this, so it's going to be a Wild Charge switch out into A Grimer. And then Agrammer is going to get Icy Wind here, but that's okay. Just using this, like I said, as a safe swap. So going to try not to shield it if possible. So it does end up coming in with a Primeape. Goes for that Sledge Bomb again, knowing that he has a shield advantage 2-1. The odds of them wanting to be shielding this is pretty low, and I think it's going to be a simultaneous KO. So not fantastic. We know that Mew's actually decent against the lead matchup, so probably going to come in Mew. Okay. Actually did come in Mew. I was wondering there for a second. Probably can just take this Icy Wind. Looks like we're going to go for 2 shield Machamp victory here. Might actually be tough because I'm imagining the back's going to be their own Machamp. Yeah, or maybe a Lickitung. Oh my god, maybe it was Lickitung. But the thing is, they should have probably swapped the lead into Lickitung, considering it's a neutral lead, and then maybe get an energy advantage on the Primeape for the Night Slashes against the Mew in the late game. That's what I would have done at least. All right, another Dugong lead. Dugong actually pretty good. The only thing is if you get into like a Lapras matchup, you're just super walled, or even a Poliwrath matchup, which is tough. But other than those 2 matchups, it's like insanely good. Okay, we do the same thing. We go for the Wild Charge, get an energy advantage, take an Icy Wind onto this. In fact, is this the same game? No, it's a different game because they stay in actually on the Dugong. So interesting choice here. Now, if they do have the Lickitung in the back, they're going to try to win switch. This won't KO, but you will get farmed down eventually. Maybe you get one more crunch off. Doesn't get the crunch off. So this is actually super bad, right? I wonder if you come in Mew or you just come in the Machamp and you go for the farm down. Okay. Gonna have to shield once probably. Oh, not gonna shield. All in on the Mew probably is what it's looking like. Okay, they come in with the Hypno. Goes for the Rock Slide, I guess, just to do some sort of damage, but definitely going to need to switch into Mew after that. Can go for a big farm down here. They're going to throw moves. Definitely have to shield. Going to be too low to take a punch. I think they're 2 away from the next one. So if we threw the Surf here, we're definitely giving them a choice. They can shield and take our last shield, or they can lose the Hypno. They do end up losing the Hypno. Does come in Poliwrath. I wonder if he'll go for a bait or just 2 wild charges. I believe 1 off from the next wild charge. This is definitely going to need to be shielded. Water type. Oh, it actually ended up with 2 there. Machamp's super low, though. Oh, this does way more than I thought. Okay, so you just shield and you farm it. Just going to go for the counter on Machamp, I guess. All right. That was a close matchup, but you're never going to get farmed down by the mud shots, so I totally get it there. Okay, Mew lead against Blastoise. Maybe there's a wild charge and dip situation. Blastoise not really too great against everything that we have in the back. And by that I mean they're just neutral matchups, which is absolutely perfect for us. Actually, just taking this Hydro Cannon. I guess he knows the matchup better than I do, for sure. Throwing this Wild Charge, has 2 available. Only thing is Water Gun is a 1-turn move, and he can get that damage under, so it's a little scary to actually go for 2 here. And he actually does get it off, so props. Probably going to get the shield. Yeah, ends up getting both shields. Probably going to come in Machamp and go for like a farm down, if I was to guess. Yeah, shield once, try to... Can we actually farm this all the way down? May have to actually throw a cross chop. Gonna get some amount of energy, though. Ends up coming in with... What is this? It's a Alolan Raichu? Oh, man. Okay, they did switch in, so... Oh, my gosh. Well, actually, probably could have taken it out with the Machamp, but never knew it was going to do that much damage. Raichu is pretty squishy. In general, I've not personally seen an Alolan Raichu in this cup yet, so... Great on him. Yeah, definitely going to shield this. Go for the Sludge Bomb and then KO. That's going to be GG. Well, they still have the Blastoise in the back, but it's going to have to throw something at this, and then it's going to have to throw something at the Machamp, and it just doesn't have enough moves to do all of that. So definitely going for the crunch here. Has a chance for the debuff, but actually probably ends up KOing or getting really close in the end anyways. All right, GG. I think that was against Howard Garwong, who's really good in his own right. Okay. Alolan Raticate. So I've actually seen a ton of this. It's not too scary. Hyper Fang does a lot, so maybe go for the shield here. But our backline's insanely good against this Mon. So a Sludge Wave, Sludge Bomb, Probably not going to KO. Alolan Raticate's actually super bulky. But this next one might, after all of the extra poison jabs. And it does take it a very long time to get to that Hyper Fang. If he decides to shield here, we'll shield and then go for another Sludge Bomb probably. Actually, it might even get low enough. Okay, once the shield advantage. That makes sense to me. Actually, okay, yeah, just going to come in Machamp here. Our switch timer's all the way back up. And I imagine Mew doesn't have to worry too much about whatever's here in the back. Holy moly. Well, just going to go for the Rock Slide. Going to be super effective. I have not seen an Alolan Ninetales in this cup at all. But, oh my god, wait, Machamp was just set to run through this team. Alright, it doesn't matter either way. Probably need to shield this. I mean, you don't need to shield this, but has so much energy that he wants to get the double wild charges off, so I totally get it. But definitely could have won this with straight Machamp. Getting that energy off the Raticate and then coming in to one-shot the Alolan Ninetales. Definitely had enough HP to just go through this matchup, but he swapped before seeing that last matchup, thinking there's no way Mew had no play in this in this whole game, but actually he just didn't. All right, this is a tough one because you're definitely going to want to go up to 2 wild charges because Alolan Grimer's not great against this matchup. Machamp's okay. It's pretty neutral, and you outpace it, but you don't want to get stuck in that super bad matchup. So we saw that this pretty much one-shots, and then ends up really? Okay. I mean, I guess you can take a Scald or even the Dynamic Punch. Both are neutral. Dynamic Punch there, pretty good. Goes for the Sludge Bomb. This will KO from here. I actually really, I mean, we made a video obviously, but I actually really think Poliwrath is quite good in this cup. So you obviously have to be, oh my gosh, actually made it to the move. Actually, you have to be really wary of Hypno, but it's decent against Mew and really good against a lot of the other field. So comes in Snorlax, probably wait the timer out a little bit, and then come in with Machamp. Still has 2 shields, so doesn't have to be too worried about that much. Ends up being a Alolan Marowak. So I actually have seen a few Alolan Marowaks. The fire typing there actually being really good against the ice steel mons that are running rampant in this cup. So Alolan Sandshrew and Alolan Sandslash. Sandslash I think is a little more prevalent, but I personally, like you've seen in the videos, I really like Alolan Sandshrew if you have one. It is very expensive to make. Luckily I made it for factions, so I already had it. Gonna come in with Pidgeot. Glad to see it here, but definitely they're gonna have another answer to it, to Machamp in the back, in the form of maybe Nidoqueen or Hypno. My opinion is probably gonna be a Hypno. I missed the lead. If the lead was Hypno, don't make fun of me. We did get Feather Dance. No shield, though. Great control. Or maybe just didn't care if the Alolan Grimer got taken out because it could come back in with the Mew. And then go for another Wild Charge or such. This probably does still KO. Pidgeot is pretty squishy in the Great League. Okay. Gets the both shields here and is fine just letting this go. I wonder if they're going to come in with Mew. Defense did fall, but it does double resist, or it does resist the, oh, wow. I think you have to come back in Mew here. I guess after this cross chop, come in Mew. Oh, he thought he could win CMP on the cross chop, and since he had the shield, no shield on the opponent's side, would be able to just get it down for free. But this Pidgeot's actually going to do a lot. I did cut out a portion of that because it had a text message in there, and I wanted to make sure that that our person who sent this in had some privacy. So, all right. Okay, this is pretty good. Obviously, we have Surf, which is going to be really nice. We'll see if they try to catch the Surf onto something else. No, they decide to stay in. This is obviously super effective, so I assume they'll shield, even though it's non-stab. It is a Shadow, so it probably will take a lot. Definitely, we're going to have to shield as well. Because we're pretty squishy as it is, and the Weather Ball is going to do a lot. So end up going for a false EMP here, but this is definitely going to KO if it does go through. Tries to switch out so that he doesn't have to use the shield, but actually just going to let it go. Does come in with Grimer. Ooh, actually it's a simul swap, and very unfortunate for our opponent. They're going to throw the Surf, definitely not going to shield this. Maybe go 4 more poison jabs and then throw. just to get some energy. No, decides to throw right away. That's fine too. Just get into that next matchup ASAP as soon as possible. And yeah, Alolan Grimer is going to be pretty good. And we have gotten through at least one of these matchups. I have a feeling, though, that it's actually like Hypno in the back, which maybe is fine after throwing this because the Confusion's not going to KO here. Ends up being Pidgeot in the back. Is there any chance to win this game? I guess you just shield and then maybe do one hit and switch so that Mew takes the damage. Oh, actually just goes for the Rock Slide. Either way, I guess you survive the gusts. I actually didn't think that a Shadow Machamp would survive those gusts. And yeah, it gets taken out. All right. Thank you so much for sending this in, the video. And this was from, oh my gosh, let me just make sure I get the name right. Fuang92. Thank you so much for sending this video in. Your Mew IVs are obviously better than mine. Like I said, I think I have a 1462 Mew and a 1456. So, yeah, actually really bad. So thanks for sending these in. I did try to use Mew, not with this type of team, but before. And I do think it's actually really good. If you're experiencing a lot of Hypno leads, it's very good. And then it's very good into a lot of neutral matchups. Like we saw the Kanto Ninetales and things because the Kanto Ninetales, the Blastoise, the Lapras, the Dugong, because of the move sets that you could have. And like I said in the previous, ooh, that's in the next video. Oh, secrets. Mews sometimes do carry Focus Blast. So there's a lot of movesets you can have on the Mew. Also, it can have Volt Switch as a fast attack. So if you are looking to just fill out a team, Mew is one of those Pokemon that can definitely do that job very well. So thank you so much for watching this video. Thank you so much for sending it in, and I will see you in the next one. Thank you for your support here on YouTube. Goodbye for now.